Hey guys, Caesar here. I had my iPad stolen recently, and every day I miss that thing. It was yet one more portal into the world in which I live, which is increasingly lived online. Did you know that it's estimated that the average person who is online spends over 6 hours per day on the internet? And 1 hour and 45 minutes of that is spent on social media. There are a little over 2 billion people actively using social media sites around the world. And according to Facebook, the company's 1.23 billion users log into their site for an average of 17 minutes each day. In total, that's more than 39,757 years of time collectively spent on Facebook in a single day. And I'm one of those statistics. Chances are you are too. So why is social media so popular and getting even bigger at an astounding rate? I mean, there are certainly some technical reasons, like having better access to the internet these days. More people are online. Smartphones now keep everything right there in your hand. But what drives so many of us to go to social media on the internet? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. Well, you may not believe me, but much of what drives us to social media is our need for approval. And as you can see from those statistics, we need it a lot. There are entire nations, including ours, researching the effects of being liked or feeling rejected due to the massive amounts of time that's spent on social media across the nation. The thinking is that all of this is affecting the national consciousness and how we view ourselves, and it may be affecting leadership and family and politics, everything overall. Crazy, right? Are we addicted to approval? Why are we seeking nonstop approval, and what is it producing? You know how it feels when you post a selfie or a comment on Facebook, and then you check and recheck and check to see how many likes you're getting. And you're stoked, right? You're pretty stoked when you get a bunch of them. It can kind of make your day. But on the other hand, I thought I would have gotten a whole lot more likes on that one. So then you post something else, or you repost that cat video. That'll get you the likes that you deserve. We love being liked. Mark Twain famously said, "I can live for 2 months on a good compliment." Well, apparently not anymore. That's no longer true for many of us. We seek and we seem to crave constant approval and affirmation. And social media has become a big part of how we get it. Sort of. So we're actually built for approval, to live in a grace-based environment of approval. We were created this way. And what we seek actually is perfect approval. Perfect approval. But it probably seems that there's really no such thing, because people are not perfect and they're fickle. You know, 1 minute they approve of you and what you're doing, and the next you sort of feel distant or their disapproval. What would it be like to have nonstop, perfect, never changing approval from a perfect person? Wow. Amazing, right? It would change you. The desire to constantly chase after more and more approval from less perfect sources would slowly diminish. We could relax. We could have peace. Well, I want to let you know that you can have that. Really. God, who alone is perfect, loves and approves of you all the time, even when you're not perfect. See, by faith, when we trust that God sees us as His dearly loved children, we can begin to soak into that reality that we have the approval of the most glorious and perfect being that exists. How could this be? Well, when we start a relationship with Him through Jesus, our Father God now sees our lives wrapped up in Jesus' perfect life. He sees perfection in Jesus, and He sees us that way too. That's why we have His perfect approval. Like I said, we were created to live with this kind of approval and love. But now, instead of looking for it from everyone else, checking to see how many likes we're getting online, we can live fully approved all the time by the one who truly matters. So, take a deep breath. The pressure's off. The next best time to start resting in your 100% approval rating is now. If you've got any questions about this or thoughts you want to add, please leave me a comment below. I really want to hear from you guys. As always, thanks for watching.